What's going on, everybody? I'm outside the Container Store over on Westheimer. I'm doing some Ubering. The game's on tonight. I think it's Monday night, about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock here in Houston, Texas. The game is the Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. And I've been doing some Ubering. Been out and about. Needed to get back to work. Had some time off for Thanksgiving. And, if you've been watching these videos, you know, number one, why I'm doing it. Number two, that Saturday was tough. Thanksgiving was on Thursday. And Saturday was the memorial service, and we had people over, and then we had the reveal for Andy and Debbie at the house, and that was really neat. So, life keeps going. It keeps this clock, tick-tock, 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 it just keeps going. And we have tragedy and we have miracles. How do you wrap your mind around everything? We've got life going on. And we've got let me see if I can, I'm trying to get I got a collection of thoughts here, and I wanted to stop and put together a little video and just talk about some things that I've been dealing with over the last couple days. And I sat down at a table with someone in my family, and we were having a conversation, and that person asked me and said, why are you going to Uganda? Why are you doing what you're doing? There's people in need all over the place, especially in my neighborhood. And that really got me to thinking, because I kind of had a conviction of my heart. The Lord and I were talking, and he said, I don't want you to do anything there that you're not already doing here. He was saying, it was like the Lord impressed upon my heart to be the same wherever I go. And if I'm made to follow Jesus, then I'm supposed to be like Jesus everywhere I go, whether it's in Uganda or here. But the thing is when this person asked me, why are you going all the way? It seems like a long way to travel to go over and help somebody else, when even in your own backyard there's people in need. And he's right. However, I was willing to go. I raised my hand and said, I want to go. I want to experience it. I want to go see. And now that I went and saw and I was a part, now I have people there that I know and I care for. Am I just supposed to now stop going? Question mark. Like, if there's some people that don't want to go. There's some people that says, well, I'm not called to go. Okay, that's okay. Maybe I am called to go. Does that make sense? However, I don't need to not go because someone says that I shouldn't go. Does that make sense? I'm trying to, there's all these thoughts. So now that I have gone, am I just supposed to leave those people that I've begun a relationship with? Or am I called for both places? Am I called to be the same in both places? Don't do anything here that you're not willing to do there, and don't do anything there that you're not willing to do here. Like, Jesus bankrupt heaven to become a man. Like, the best thing in heaven, God himself came here to demonstrate love. He was the same there as he is here. He's the same here as he was there. He's the same. Like, he speaks truth, and he wants us to follow him. And he already told us the commission was to go into all the world. And some people don't want to go, and that's okay. You don't have to go. But I already went. And so I've got to go again because God's called me to go. the person that I was talking to, I explained it to them by saying, look, here's because I met a young man, and that young man that I met, the people that I've met, they've decided what you're fixing, right? That's a word, fixing. What you're cooking up in the kitchen, the meal that you're preparing before us. The scripture says that he prepares a meal. He prepares a table before us in the midst of our enemies. So it's like I was pulling up to the wrong table for so long, and today I'm pulling up to the king's table. It's a different meal. I'm eating from a different plate. Does that make sense? And so now that I have this meal that I've prepared, I'm offering it to people in another area, in another part of the world, and they're saying, I like what you're cooking up and I want to eat it. Goodness, kindness, joy, peace. I want to know. There's this young man, and his name is Tony, and you know who Tony is. But Tony's saying, Chris, I want to walk with you. I want to learn from you. I want to glean from you. Everything, every idea that you have, every notion that you've learned in the 49 years that you've been here on this earth, I want to know. And along with Tony, even though Tony's only been alive for 26 years, I'm learning from Tony, and I say, you know what? I'm willing to come back and walk with you. I'm willing to learn from you. I'm willing to give you everything I got. And he says, hey, I'll be in this relationship with you, and I'll give you everything I got. And so we've decided to do life together, you know? So if he's changing his community, which sharpens me and challenges to change my community, and vice versa, isn't that what life is all about? Isn't it about challenging each other? But see, we're willing to eat off the same plate, yet there's those that are around me, and this young man sitting at the table with me who I was having this conversation with, he's eating a different kind of meal. Like, he doesn't want what I'm cooking. Like, he's nah, you know what? You're eating from there and I want this. So we can't walk together because you think in your mind, I'm not going the same place he's going. Like, you're eating from a different table. I don't want what you have. I want something else from this place called earth. And I'm saying, I don't want what they're fixing here. I want something supernatural. I want something that's a different, satisfying meal. He is the bread and the wine. It's Jesus. It's the truth. And I want that. I don't want the delicacies of this earth and this world. Animosity, frustration, greed. I don't want it. And I'm not looking to feel sorry for someone. I'm looking for someone that I can walk with and grow with and do this life together. And if we're not on the same meal plan and you want something else, I can't help that. This young man, anytime we get around and begin to discuss things that I've learned, he's like, yeah, don't want that. So how in the world can I offer something that you don't want? You've made up your own mind that you got this. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going, and you know what you're in for, and that's your choice. I've been down that road so many times. For me, that's not fulfilling anymore. And the road I'm now on, the pathway, it's like a road less traveled. Everybody says, I want the truth. But once we give them the truth, they go, no. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. So I don't know what you're feeding on today. I want to encourage you. I don't know what you're grasping a hold of. Are you grasping a hold of a meal that satisfies you? Or are you eating from a fast food restaurant that's going to leave you empty and fluffy? Is it good food, or is it leaving you in desperation for more and it's just not satisfying? I don't know. This just, we were gathering around those at the memorial service, and then we had a lunch afterwards with family, and yeah, it was just something that was brought out, and I guess I wanted to clear the air, so to speak, in my own mind, in my own heart, to challenge you. Are you reaching out to your world? Are you allowing God to work inside your life to bring out the best in you? Or is your life chaos? Because you don't have to live in chaos. We can choose to live differently. But what are you eating? You know? Is it satisfying? Or are you left hungry for more? Hungry for more that's never satisfying. I don't know. I just want to encourage you today. There is something out there that's greater and better than that won't leave you high and dry. It won't leave you in that place of needing more, because he satisfies. Like, Christ came to give us life and life more abundantly. And even in the middle of our hurt and chaos, and there's peace and there's joy and I'm wanting more, but I'm satisfied and I'm at peace. So today, I just want to encourage you that if you need something of some substance, his name is Jesus, and he's full of hope. So, yeah, it's Christmas time here in Houston, and the lights are out, and the buildings are out, and there's people in the hustle and bustle. But the reality is, it's not about buying a gift. Jesus is the gift. So I want to encourage you to receive the free gift of salvation, of getting to know him, of a life-changing experience, of a supernatural lifestyle, to walk and talk like Jesus on this earth now. Because it says that, don't you know the kingdom is within you? And the kingdom is neither meat or drink, but it's joy, peace, and righteousness in the Holy Spirit. And it only comes through a rebirthing. So, yeah. Hope you guys are having a great evening. It's Monday. It's like the 26th, I think, of November. I just want to bless you tonight. Bless you. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and make his face to shine upon your face and give you peace. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.